What's up, everyone? So in this video, I just want to show you my resume and some different things I add to it that gets the attention of hiring managers. The first thing that sticks out here is the tagline. So a lot of people don't have this, and if they do, it's usually just their profession title. Like mine would be content marketer, an accountant, customer service representative, etc. So instead of having that, you can put this down here in your summary. You want to add something that tells people about what you do, what's beneath your profession. So for me, because I use content to ultimately drive traffic and business to these companies I work for, I say I help grow businesses. If you're a customer service rep, you might say I make customers happy. If you're an accountant, you might say I save businesses money, something like that. So get the hiring manager's attention by adding an interesting tagline. Remember, dig deep beneath your profession. Don't just put your profession. And after that, I would go down to your summary. So you want to have this, and you can put all this into that template I linked to in the email for today. So the summary, in the first sentence, just say what you are. So I'm a content marketer with 5 years of experience. So say what you are, how much experience you have. It's okay if you don't have much experience or very little experience. You can just say I'm a content marketer, or I'm an aspiring content marketer that just graduated with a degree in X. So you can also say that. And if you have more to say, go ahead and say the biggest accomplishment you have. I say I helped a startup MaxCDN get acquired by creating content that was seen and shared by hundreds of thousands of people. So kind of grab the hiring manager's attention with something that you're proud of, because if you're proud of it, it'll sound interesting to them. Below here, we have the skills. So if you're rating your skills, I would rate them as high as possible, the first 3 or 4, because this is all based on, perspective. So compared to SEO, my ability and content strategy is 100%. And to make yourself seem human and that you're okay with being vulnerable, it's good to put something that you're not so much as skilled in as your higher skills. So for that, I put SEO, link building. If you're in customer service, you might put like HTML, writing, because a lot of customer service reps write tutorials for the businesses they work for. So just find some lighter skills to put at the bottom of this. And you don't have to put tools here. So for this section, it's just what kind of software are you skilled in? What kind of tools are you skilled in? So I list all of that down here. This is also good for search. So if a recruiter is searching for a candidate that is skilled in Google Analytics or HubSpot, for instance, they'll be more likely to find me because my resume has those keywords in it. So now we're moving over to the big part, which is the experience. So I'm going to move down here. This is more powerful. So whenever you start out with a bullet point, you want to make sure they're just 1 line long. If it's more than 1 line, it probably means you're reaching too far for something. You should be able to say everything in like 10 to 15 words. And always start with a verb. And for previous jobs, use the past tense. For current jobs, use the present tense. So I say manage remote team of 8 content creators and editors. Created case studies included in RFPs for Fortune 100 companies. Help sales exceed 50K new sign-up goal. And receive 50% email response rate from influencers. So there's a common theme here. I'm using numbers and based on analytics. So if you can include a number in at least every other bullet point, you're going to be golden, because no one else is doing this. So whenever you can use a number in your accomplishments, do it. It doesn't have to be a factual number. It can be an estimated number. So say you're a customer service rep and you worked at a company and you can't remember how many people you helped. So just make up a number. Do an estimate like I helped 600 people solve their problems with X product. Do something like that. The number makes your accomplishments stick out and makes it a lot more valuable. So you'll see these learn more links I do. So if you click on those, it takes you to my website, part of my website that explains in depth what I did at this company. So you don't need this. It's just a nice to have in the future if you have the time to create a website. I'm actually creating a video course on udemy.com. I'll show you how to do that there. It'll probably be live in a month. I'll send you an email when it's ready. But for now, don't worry about it. So this is pretty interesting. So what no one does on their resume, they only do this on their LinkedIn profile, is add testimonials. So if you have testimonials on your LinkedIn profile, go ahead and grab some short ones. You can even pick and choose the parts of longer testimonials that you like and put a condensed version in here. I wouldn't have any more than 2. I used to have 3 on mine, but I think that was too wordy. So add 1 to 2 really strong testimonials, and that alone will help you stand out far more than the people you're competing against. And at the end, education. The only reason I put this here is because you need to. I don't think anyone really cares about your education too much anymore, especially companies with remote cultures. They're more interested in your accomplishments. So really take the time to really make these very succinct and powerful. If you have an original resume with long accomplishments, cut them down and try to add numbers to them. Again, they can be estimated numbers. They don't have to be exact. So yeah, go ahead and fill out that template in the Google Doc I shared with you in the email, and then I'll show you how to create a resume that looks like this in the next video. See you guys.